Listen up. It's getting more difficult to know what's real. Let's be honest. It was hard enough to know what was true and what was reality before the rise of AI. Our problems are obviously getting worse fast, so let's get honest wherever we can. Think about this. People spew out ideas and affect each other's worldviews. This is normal. This is just human conversation. Our brains know what to do with it. But there are a lot of people saying a lot of things, and people are angrier than ever. We're already overwhelmed by discussion about food, politics, senseless drama, entertainment, romantic relationships, addiction, and educational pursuits. Each conversation is generating a potential endless waterfall of new problems, solutions, distractions, and controversies of all kinds. And now we're adding artificially generated content to the mix. Let's ignore the fact that it's going to displace jobs in all fields for a moment and just look at our loosening grip on reality itself. Seriously, just look at the last 10 years and what has changed before AI content and chatbots really becoming normal. Things have been nuts no matter which way you cut it, no matter what side you're on. The 2020s have been volatile, and we're only halfway through at the time of recording. I think it's essential to examine our own behavior and the habits we're forming, because 1, the only person whose behavior I can control is my own, and 2, because our problems are getting a lot more complicated fast. Part of the problem is that we've been overwhelmed by fast-paced entertainment and instant gratification, so we've become conditioned to expect reality to operate in the same way. But it doesn't, which then frustrates us horribly. Gratification for a balanced human being is a lot slower paced than people seem to be aware. It's not sustainable to try and force joy and excitement all the time. So our habits and expectations have been totally bent out of shape already, and AI is just getting started. The thing that's going to blow us out of the water is artificial companionship and fantasy. If I'm having a conversation with AI, then I'm receiving artificial context and thus losing reality. People don't seem to know that their thoughts, aim, and focus determine their entire outlook on the world around them. But think about it. You've heard people say that you are what you eat. You're a product of your environment. If your environment is full of artificial, then you will become acclimated and adapted to artificial conversation, companionship, and whatever other substantial component of being has been synthesized by technology. You'll become biologically best suited to sit on your butt with a VR headset. Think about it. What is a fantasy? Why do people watch adult videos? They seem harmless, but it's conditioning. It's a kind of brainwashing. Our fantasies stand in the way of our dreams. Yes, fantasies waste time, but they also provide the unconscious with artificial false context. A game or movie can make us feel like we've done something heroic, and a spicy fantasy can make us feel as though we've successfully procreated. These are the lies we are perpetually telling ourselves in this society. And while there is a time and place for imagination and recreation, we've got to get courageous and intentional about habit formation. The answer to your AI problem is to avoid bogus fantasy and double down on the real world. Don't be afraid to talk to anyone, and don't take what they say personally. The skill of forthright communication will win you real friends and real opportunities, but that means commitment to telling the truth. You can't serve people with lies. I promise this will work. It just takes time and courage. It's nothing to be afraid of. It's just character development. If you'd like to help me continue conversations like these, subscribe to my channels. Feel free to leave your opinion in the comments. I'll try to respond.